Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We are back home. However, home is not going to remain home for much longer, as we are most likely going to be headed out and finding a new place to live very soon because King Harold is taking over. Now, he's not evil as far as we can tell, but we're not thrilled about the situation.
How are you doing, Hytham? You survived a serious blow.
I am mending. I will never be the warrior Basim wishes me to be, but I can serve my brotherhood in many other ways.
With Kjotve dead, you return to the south.
We are going west, in fact. Basim is a tireless crusader.
Get some rest before you set out, then. Injured men do not fare well on the open ocean.
Of course. Thank you.
Hytham. Hytham got a beating. I thought I saw a couple... No, whatever. Alright, so really this is my chance to talk to people for the last time, I'm thinking, because I think we're probably gonna skedaddle from town after we talk to Sigurd. Wherever he may
Harold
be.
is banning raids in all of Norway?
I did.
Does that not bother you?
If we cannot raid anyone, they cannot raid us.
Huh. A fair thought.
There they go, speaking that gobbledygook that I don't understand. Alright. The rations are full. I forgot! Braka braka broka braka badika buka baka. Can't understand you.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me.
I find it flattering.
You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital?
Would he?
He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie, leaving you with a little soldier to race by yourself.
That's right. It be like that.
It's Eivor. Open the door.
Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
What do you mean?
Where will we live? The English will fight back. The wars will never end.
Or they will push us into the Christian ways.
Quiet all! Give me...
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harold's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages. I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Yup.
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
Fine.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England, then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
Who dat?
How much did you hear?
Enough.
Oh, it's Volker.
A new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
So with the exception of the very beginning of the game, we haven't had any interaction whatsoever with the current day, like the modern day, or if not modern day, the future. Present, you know, whatever the timeline is where the person is in the Animus. Whee! Hello, people. Harold's troops aren't going to find anything weird about all these people gathering here.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Yep.
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a vergelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harald's many kingdoms.
No. I'll not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Eivor speaks for both of us, father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart. but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
Can you imagine going on a huge journey like this in that ship? Like, those ships aren't exactly like these big, super comfortable.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those pools.
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course? The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Raggi, sing a song to lift our hood. To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
Like there's no protection from the elements.
A new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Wow, we did all that. Now we're getting the title screen? Holy shit. Alright. Well, here we are. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, are we stepping out of the Animus? Indeed we are. Who are you? Who are you? Who the hell are you? What does your patch say? I can't tell. What's with the, that was weird. I hope this isn't continuing off of Odyssey because I wouldn't know what the story is. Sucking on a cancer stick, eh? Swallowing some pills, eh? Uh-oh. I don't remember what that sound of the door shutting, but the door is wide open.
At the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
"Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor."
Thanks, Sean.
God, it's been a long time since I played an Assassin's Creed game.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Sean looks familiar. Maybe Layla is familiar. I don't remember. But I was going to say, I know there was like some kind of a thing where it's like, if you're in the Animus for too long, you can start like kind of going crazy and losing your grip. Go into some kind of a psychosis. I wonder if that's what she was experiencing with that weird shimmer.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Alright. La-dee-dee. You're just exploring the countryside. We're not an assassin, so we can't climb. Evidently. Or at least not yet.
I'd rather walk into town than use this.
Well, if it's gross, it's all your fault, like you and your friends. Okay, that was clearly somebody running, and it was not my footprint. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Holy shit.
Another satellite. Damn.
What is that? Is that birds flying away? Is that what that sound is?
Probably bought this in a coffee shop somewhere in Concord.
Probably. Probably.
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
Okay.
I should do this more often. Relaxing.
Oh, so the echoey voice is because she's thinking.
I'd love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Oh, do you? Do you? Really, we can't open that door? We have to find the only entrance with no door on it?
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Okay, first of all, there was something that said play, so let's do that.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
You're rocking pretty hard for that particular tune.
That's quite nice. Soothing. Let's have a look.
Oh boy. What do we throw out? Outbreak interrogation. File corrupted. My name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague of Victoria's, both at Abstergo and in our subsequent freelance careers. In all the time I knew and worked with your daughter, I was always struck by her limitless intelligence, her humor, and her ability to focus, even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration, not just to me, but to all those who worked with her. I am writing to you now with the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realize it must be strange to receive a letter out of the blue from someone whose name you have probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear, but if you'll allow me, I will try. I was with your daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate incident that took her life. In fact, I am partly to blame for... Damn. So this is definitely following games that I haven't played, which sucks because I don't know what's going on. Damn. I'm probably gonna have to just look up on YouTube a video of all the current, like all the current timeline stories, just so I know what the hell is going on, so I can catch up. So I guess we'll start down here, right? Okay, to Layla Hassan. You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood. The curse of not understanding it. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it, otherwise nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. Who the fuck is this? L. Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? I should have read from the bottom. I don't know. Next steps. Okay. One last message, after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risks, but they were sloppy. Left traces of their activity on everything. Digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me that the initial meeting went well. They are impressed, if a little wary of the influence of your new... If a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I'm curious to know more about this heir of memories epithet. It is not a phrase we've heard in all our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you're interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you're not interested, or if you break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. Now we have credible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. It can feel like we're living through a Yeatsian nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world, and in many ways we are. But there is hope. There is a cure. Us. In the past few months, we've come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message, that may help us reverse the dire course we're on. If you want to be a part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. I'm ready. Good. Disappearing for a while. From Rami Hassan. From Layla to Rami. It's disappearing for a while. Wait, hold on a second. I just heard my phone my phone go off, and I don't know where my phone is. That was strange. Am I laying on my phone? Did I put my phone somewhere weird? What the fuck did I do with my phone? I heard it go off clear as day, but I don't know where I put it. I'm sure that's super interesting for you guys to listen to me searching for my phone, but kind of need to locate it. Because the last thing I would want to do is find out it's on the floor or something and then get up and accidentally step on it. Was it in my jeans pocket? It was. Okay. Watch, it won't be a text, it'll be nothing. No, it's an actual text. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, so anyway. Raimi, forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now, and my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand, and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for a... It's probably Abstergo. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story, and I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Just leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email, but they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view. But not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last year. Bad. More than once, and I need to make it right. I know all this sounds cryptic. It is. But I'm not in danger. Not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on key words that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Well, here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this, I promise. At this time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine. Your sis, Al. His response. I don't like the sound of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number, I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell Father that you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about, how his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do, or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him. Call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know you're safe, Ram. No. I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. They're not happy. English locales of note. Layla, as you traipse around England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones, more accurately. They operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 430 BCE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain, so I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or a loss of faith? Not sure. But we do know that it was several hundred years before the Hidden Ones returned to the island. Maybe Basim and Hytham are the first in half a century. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire, or Leicestershire. Leicestershire, London, Winchester, York, Essex, Gloucester. These won't be the Saxon names, so you'll have to read between lines. Animus anomalies. Beck's noticed these, about 10 embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Eivor's memories. Approach with caution. We don't know what they'll do if you get too close. They may be harmless, they may introduce occipital shock, or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no. But if you're curious, well, I warned you. Pieces of Eden. We don't know of any Isu artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there, and this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled. Especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an Isu site? Session report. Subject: Sean Hastings. Preface. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We've operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present, no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. What little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record, with some exceptions. It's commonly understood that the origin of the Knights Templar dates back to 1119 CE. This indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. The one badly damaged document, an assassin contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An earlier letter, this time from a hidden one in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. From this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this age-old mystery. Unfortunately, what he discovered was of little use for our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal lines into the past, focusing on the 9th, 10th, and 11th centuries, in search of assassins and or Templars in his bloodline. He found none. Of minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Elrekur Thorvaldsen, an early 9th century Jute who sailed north from modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing a carving of a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Ulriker made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Ulriker was defeated in battle and enthralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Ulriker's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic no doubt, remains unconfirmed. Ulriker's ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern-day Leicester. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing any of that right. The irony that a man named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bullocking. Media. Strange message.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all
There's a strange message that was broadcast from an unknown source north of the Arctic Circle. The message was broadcast for 9 days, then ceased. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse gravesite in New England, USA. Okay, how funny is that? What's up, Madman? Saying, you're doing this later than I expected you to do a live stream. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even get started until late tonight. And I didn't have time to do anything Friday or Saturday, so this is probably going to be the last one I do for tonight, though. But funny that the Madman pops on here to talk, and it was right after that clip I just listened to. The guy said to find the Wolf-Kissed and the Mad One. Desmond.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine.
Wasn't Desmond was the first person to be in the Animus?
Give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions.
From the first game?
It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process, and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all.
Glad your puppy had to
I
pee.
knew nothing. Not until you guys found me.
Or you would have missed the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on, dude.
It wasn't until I met you, and Bex, and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
So Desmond was the first person in the modern age that we were following from the first few games. I remember, it's been so long, like I don't remember the exact story, but he died along with Lucy, and I believe that's who... maybe I'm wrong, but I thought Layla was talking, maybe she was trying to contact Lucy's parents, but I thought it was this crazy sequence, and I don't remember, it was one of the Ezio Assassin's Creed games, where I know, like, we were forced to kill her. Like, it was really fucked up, like, we were being forced, you know, we didn't have a choice. Again, I'm gonna have to look up, see if there's a YouTube video of like all of the Abstergo storyline stuff.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just, candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off.
Turn off.
Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
That man saying, with the artifact, Apple made us kill Lucy and Abstergo spy. Isn't that what happened? Dude, it's been so long. It's seriously, it's been ages. I mean, I played the games not long after they first came out. And, I mean, we're talking like 8 years ago. Because I think, like you said, 2012, I think that is the first time that the Assassin's Creed games came out. I could be wrong. But, I mean, it's been a long time either way. But, I remember, yeah, we were forced to kill somebody.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories?
Bleeding effect, that's what I was talking about earlier.
The usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how
Is
do you
that where it
feel
ended?
in
Was
general?
with
In general?
Connor? Was that
I
the
feel
last one that
older,
Desmond
for one.
experienced?
Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad.
Like the One Ring?
Lucy. God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Interesting. I was gonna say, and I didn't want to interrupt any of that. I would really love to see a current gen remake of the first few Assassin's Creed games. At least the Altair and the Ezio stories. Now, I could be wrong, but maybe they did that for PS4? I don't remember. But, either way, I would love to play those again with updated graphics and gameplay and whatnot. Alright, so let's go through the rest of this real quick. The messengers. Oh my god, there's a ton. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to read all this.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
You want an extreme master of blah flag? But I know, that was just funny though. It came across like, I wasn't really into that. But a remaster of Black Flag, yeah, that would be awesome. That game was so freaking fun, man.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Yeah, you remember.
Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar. I'll tattoo it on my leg.
The puppy won't let you type. Yeah, they're good for that.
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
This is never going to be over, Layla. Never. Alright, let's talk to you, and then we'll talk to Sean. And I guess we'll dive back into the Animus.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
Okay. Let's talk to Sean.
Sean has been busy.
Strange message. An audio fragment sent from the unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown with a signal beneath it? The signal was a code. Led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug and, good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver. Dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a gravesite, a Norse warrior dating back to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD, a few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain. How did these bones get here, and why? So we're in New England, and Eivor's bones are here. So that means one of two things. Either, turn the music off. Either Eivor made it to America at some point, or her body, her bones, or whatever, were brought here well after her death for some reason.
Hello, Layla.
Hello.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals. A passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
That's pretty much how my
Sean,
sneezes go.
What happened last year?
My allergies
I had
are pretty
no
bad.
control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
And incidentally, I do like that they made a COVID reference earlier just to kind of tie this into our reality. Alright, back to the Animus.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
You accidentally
Layla?
banged your head
You
into
okay?
a desk, preparing against
Sorry.
a sneeze.
Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript if you're looking for something. I can
No,
go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
Try to recognize a voice.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
All right. Now, he just said, like, what did they just say? A week's journey on one of those long ships? That had to suck. Ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-dee-boo. Here we go, running. Why is it always wet? Why is it always wet? There's that weird stamina bar again. The graphics are weird looking outside the Animus. What do you mean, like in the modern world, or? I mean, a lot of it might be weird looking because the world is ending. So, like, the hue in the air and everything is definitely screwy. Yeah, and I think that's a big part of it. So, compared to inside the Animus while being a Viking, yeah, I think, like, it's the haze and everything from things being strange.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. I will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randvi, dig in your oars! All standing!
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood! May Thor bless you all on your way! We will see you soon!
Sail on!
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Green-thumbed
do
fairy
the sons
folk.
of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, for they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land.
Interesting.
And carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
It is
We
bizarre.
carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
There's a couple things over there that I think I want. I don't know how far we're going.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. Someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dad. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled. Stop the boats! Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before pressing on.
A chain?
Oh, yeah.
Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it, somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dag. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep
Oh,
the
this
sharpest axe at hand,
goddamn
huh?
computer. Again. Well, I'm not going to know anything that's being said to me. I won't be able to read it for a few minutes because I've got to wait for my computer to get back to freaking working like it's supposed to. Once again, just decides to turn itself off. Like I can see a comment was just made. I can see that on my from my PlayStation, but I can't see my YouTube feed, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Come on, you stupid thing. I don't know why it does this. Okay, do I need to kill all these people? I'm probably right. Da, da, da,
Should be
da,
cautious
da,
around
da.
here.
Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta refresh the page. It's very aggravating. Alright, well, I don't know what... Ah, yeah, shitty computer. Yeah, it's my laptop. I don't know what the frickin' problem with it is. Just likes to mess with me from time to time. Alright, so... I can't... let me just go around the outside here. Whoa! Hey, there's a big old gap in the wall. I did not expect that. I was like, I'll just walk around the back and see if there's a way in by the river. I'm just going to assume I have to kill everybody. What, you think you saw something? You didn't see anything.
Days like this, I miss the walls.
Whoop. Not could be any easy way to snipe that guy. Hey, your friend is dead. The madman, a van down by the river. See, that's what I was looking for, but unfortunately, it's just a Saxon down by the river. See, I like that I have that ability now. All I have to do is kneel down, and I can see all of my foes. Now the problem is this is going to turn into just a straight up fight. Unless I can...
God, save me. What's that about?
I don't know. What is that about? Come here. Come here. Come investigate. Over here. Ah, shit. Well, that did the trick, so that's fine. Did you actually see me? Is that everybody? Nope. Still that guy up there.
This chain is huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Might be able to shoot it? Is that what she just said? Oh, shoot that. Alright, hold on. I've got things to look at. Loot to take. Rooms to raid. Rats to watch run away. What was that? Titanium. River chain blockade. After conducting several trials, we have found that these naval chains will hold against even the most durable Danish longships, so long as the mechanism remains intact. Several more blockades will be constructed in the coming months and are to be installed on the rivers leading inland. This is our best defense against any forthcoming incursions. It is imperative that these blockades be maintained and kept operational at all times. Any failure of function is to be reported immediately. Alright. What do we get? Supplies! Supplies! Okay, so shooting from above is the only way to do it. Okay. But, what the hell was that? Just because I walked back in here? I break you! And I break you too.
The path is clear.
Alright.
Chain is away! Hey boys, back to the boat!
I will. I'm just gonna resupply myself real quick. With all the crap she's wearing, she would sink like a stone. Yeah, she would sink like a freaking stone, man.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dag. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England,
what about
then
that
all
place?
of us will starve.
Whoa, look at that.
Ah, I can see it now. The suckling pig tender and juicy, and the ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, Og. The ruins are not worn, they are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, pull back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
So I was gonna say, I'm curious as to which sons of Ragnar would actually be here, because it depends on when, like when in history that they'd be showing up.
They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all together. Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
Was this a settlement that was eradicated after Ragnar was murdered?
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways?
You there. Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckerouts, and draw your weapon.
Oh!
Hey, wait. Time to die.
Whoa!
Kill these heathen bastards!
You have what you wished for, Dag.
It feels like home already.
Get away from me, damn you!
Dude, that flail is actually pretty freaking nasty. Ow. Hold on. As cool as the flail is, the axe is so much faster.
Oh shit! Shit! Pieces! Back! Don't make me angry! Stick with me! Almost there! Have a look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
I will check the longhouse and anything else I could possibly get my hands on.
These monks know nothing of tending to their weapons. Careless fools.
Alright, nothing in here. I was about to say, where's the longhouse? And like, well, it's right there. But there's so much moss or whatever growing over it that it's like almost camouflaged. Anything in there, buddy? No? Okay. Scavengers might be hanging in the remains of the longhouse.
Eivor, look at this.
A noise trap. Might be something inside. I will have a look.
I mean, we're gonna sneak in from the roof, but
Wait! Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
well, we're not getting in that way. Alright, where the hell am I supposed to go to climb in? There we go. Oh, come on.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings.
How did I do
I
that?
like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them.
Hey, let's bring them into our soon-to-be settlement.
You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Join me.
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again, somewhere.
Yeah. We all know
What
what
are
we're
you
thinking.
We
Come
could
on,
use your
Dag.
skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven clan welcomes you.
So, is this going to be our settlement right here?
From strangers into friends into family.
Uh-oh.
The others have arrived. Come.
Oh, those are our people. So is that what we're going to take over? Yeah, I guess so. Cool, man.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
I mean, it makes sense. Rad. Look at all that empty space. And so let the settlement building begin. I mean, I don't know how in-depth you actually have for the settlement itself, like the
Fine
buildings
work.
and stuff, but...
A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Cool. Travel overseas to different countries to use the atlas.
And what else have you found?
Short notes, mostly. Scraps of plans, old
skill
letters.
points.
A few runestone messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.
It's funny, that upper right corner with the number 4, I didn't realize what that was. I kept seeing like a number 2 would pop up or something. I didn't know what the hell it was, and I'm like, just now I realized, oh, that's how many skill points I have available. Gotcha. All right, so let's see. What is this? A raid location. Excellent. Suggested power 20. Okay, cool. Suggested power 190, 250, 160. Oh wow, even like just going out of our area 130. Wow. Man, it is definitely like, don't fuck around or you're going to die here. What power are we now? 17. No, we're not even really strong enough to do much around here yet. Alright, so what do we got going up here? Poison. Oh, I like the idea of being able to poison people. Alright, quests. I do like that, and I hope this continues, and it's because they're not blood brother and sister, but because they consider themselves brother and sister. But I liked how there's no bickering between Sigurd and Eivor. Like, they both respect one another and have each other's backs. Like, that means a lot for, like, building characters and making you care about people. Instead of doing the typical, oh, well, oh, you again. No, we are not gonna. Joy, a poem by Holger. We know such joy in this new land, that it feels new to my heart. And on this shore where I do stand, I will make a new artistic start. Thus I shout to the gods above to grant me their gifts. Happiness, comfort, women, men, others. Horses, things to bring joy, art, painting, epics, rhyme, other things as I think on them, a wooden spoon, dog. This poem continues for several dozen pages. Okay. But yeah, it makes you care because like there's so many times where it's like you know, we were very cool, and then like you and whoever the other character, like you're very close, and then within like a couple hours of playing it, you already start to see some division between you and the other person. You're like, oh, here we go again. Like it's the best friends now worst enemies angle, and that gets old fast. All right.
Look who it is.
Yeah, it's me.
Practicing your wordplay, Albus.
Ah, Eivor! The only mouth in Midgard from which I fear mockery.
You taught me the art of writing poetry, old friend. It is only natural that I surpass you soon.
How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
All right, fine.
Let's try flighting.
I always put a few coins down as a wager. Most of those who enjoy flighting have an equal fondness for betting. But today, we'll abstain. Let me begin.
I'm ready.
In flighting, it's key to match cadence and rhyme. It's as much about sound as it is about time. So be careful in choosing the words that you say.
I'll recall what you taught ere I enter the fray.
A fine answer. Perfect rhyme and a lovely
And I've already
cadence
done
to
all of
match
this.
my line. Now, let us examine meaning. In flighting, you'll need to be cutting and keen. It's about wielding wit more than venting your spleen. If I tell you you're foolish and stupid and dull,
then I'd tell you you've nothing inside of your skull.
a good response. I called you stupid and you turned it around. Flighting about wit, you matched my meaning. When you think of too many perfect retorts, use the one that best matches the meaning. Last one. So go then and conquer the world with your wit. Go be clever, be quick, show your spirit and grit. I look eagerly forward to seeing how you fare.
I will flight you with flourish and best you with flair.
Perfect, yes! You could destroy me with such a line. Your flighting's astounding, you're worthy of praise. You swing a fine axe and you turn a good phrase.
Thank you, Albus. I'll take the lesson to heart.
I like living in the longhouse. I feel like a Jarl.
Who the hell said that? Oh, this little kid. This is also something we don't see a lot in games now. You don't see little kids. It's hardly ever children. Because there's always that, like, fear of, you know, oh, well, what if little kids get killed and stuff? But it's like, that's where they have to cross the line all the time with these games. Alright, we have no reason to talk to him yet. I almost ran into a stump. Okay. Let's go talk to Gunnar. What you doing? Are you guys thinking of turning this into a place? Hi. Ow.
Not a bad place, Eivor. Not at all. Can I help you with anything?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you're the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the war of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I've found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes, bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Indeed.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
Okay. Alright, so let's look at our map. There's a raid at the monastery. There's another one. It's the first one that we looked at. I think I would like to go to that first so that I can get a good look at the land. And it's not entirely far away. I mean, not really. Hello, dog. We get to pet a dog. Oh, what a cute dog. We get puppies. He's following us? Did you just become a companion, or you just kind of... Oh my god, I think we have a dog companion. Or not. Maybe we just made him happy and he's gonna hang out back there. Oh well. Raspberries. La dee 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 dee. Just taking a walk through the wilderness here. Don't mind me. This is what we Vikings do. We just run across the countryside and climb atop mountains. And what exactly are we supposed to climb? Oh, a tower. Look at that view. And even... Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Hold everything. doing? Days later, I hear nothing but the pitter-patter of rabbits and the cawing of crows who feed on the scraps. I see nothing but light smoke and burning embers. The army led by the sons of Ragnar is gone. Many would see this for what it is, an abandoned settlement left to ruin. But for a blacksmith, in this desolate landscape lies a hoard of treasure. I will gather the tools and weapons left behind and bring them to Father. What is fair we will sell. What is broken we will melt. I hate the Danes for what they take, but love them for what they leave. Alright. I like that we did not do the assassin eagle dive because we're not an assassin yet. We haven't joined that brotherhood. So it would honestly make no sense whatsoever. Alright, what's over there? Now, here's something I've said in, like, any of the past games. Like, with Assassin's Creed, whenever you have these weird, glitchy things going on like this, it makes sense because you are in the Animus. So this isn't entirely 100% real. And I think, actually, that's the point of what I'm approaching. I think this is intentionally glitchy. Yeah, it is.
Bex, are you seeing this?
Yeah, it's weird. An anomaly of some kind. The rest of your simulation is frozen.
I can see a loose data packet close by. I'll see if I could reach it.
Okay, but take it slow. We don't know what this thing is.
Ah. Neat. Very clever. I see what we gotta do here. Wait a minute. I don't get it. What am I supposed to be doing here? So this is in the way. Wait. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Okay.
Wake, my love, wake! Soldiers at our door. They've come for you. For us.
Let them take me. I have no more fear. Let me air my wrath in the courts.
They'll kill you before they let you speak.
I'll appeal to the council. They must know what the Mad One has done.
They're upon us. Now is not the time.
Well, you just mentioned the Mad One. Alright, that one's doing that. But see, now I can't reach. Right? I can't reach across that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Okay. Alright, so clearly I need to leave this for now. Oh, I guess I can't hold on to that. Alright. Okay, so there's something I need to do. Do I need to... Okay. Now we'll redirect this. Put it on that one. Oh my god, I just freaked myself out. I don't like heights. And even though it's a video game, I just had a moment where, like, the heights of the game just mess with my head. Oh, I hate that.
Vex, I'm closing in on the data packet.
I see it. It's encrypted, but nothing I can't handle.
I got the data. Here it comes.
Whoa. All right, that was very brief. All right, so we have to go back, get us all prepared for the raid. Hello. What's up, fellers? They're out for a stroll as well. Now, most of these little side things, I'm probably just going to do them on my own, offline. Just because it is a lot of running around, and like, who wants to watch me just do a lot of running and exploring, right? So what I'll do is I'll go on this raid. That's going to be the last thing I do for this stream. Fox and deer and everything else. Oh my. Don't worry, I don't have any reason to hunt any of you right now. Although meat for my people. Or leather, whichever. Let's go raiding.
Hey!
Hey. Monastery raids. Raiding heavily guarded locations is the best way to find wealth chests containing supplies and raw materials. Both are needed to construct buildings at the settlement. The raid is done when all nearby wealth chests have been looted.
Bend your ears and listen all. The good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, then tomorrow we may build.
At last! We will crack these Christian monasteries like a row of hen's eggs!
The Saxons know we are here, Doc.
The monasteries will be well guarded.
Ah, by nothing more than priests and prayers, I'd wager.
Sing us a song.
It's not what I expected when I said sing a song.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing.
Hello.
The brave man slain Valkyrier way. Reward for strain to Valhalla. Monastery!
Man, I love that we're the ones who just blew the horn. Whoa.
Look there, monastery.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Only say the word.
Look, it's a monastery. Yes, that's what we're raiding. Did you guys forget?
Take the plunder! Guard the rest!
This is over!
Let's spill some minutes.
Oi!
Hold on then.
Patience will reward us.
I see rats.
Jesus, guide my blood.
Follow my lead. Lead you.
Oh, I ran right into that.
Take your stuff your spine.
Courage, give me strength. No.
Keep the rat dancing.
It's not one of our guys, right? Yeah, it is.
So fight.
There, you'll be fine.
My thanks.
good.
That is all we need for Gunner. If there is more, we should claim it.
You're damn right. Let's go. Let's take everything. Everything.
Come! Help me with this! Die!
Nice.
Give me a hand
And
over
my
here!
freaking laptop does it again. Takes a nap. Takes a nap while I'm streaming.
A good horse! Let's get out of here!
Raid completed. That was everything? Well. If you guys say so. But I don't know. See, you guys missed a bucket. Alright, so I don't think I've been in that building. Oh, there's things I can grab to boost my adrenaline back up. Interesting. What do we have here? Silver. Guys have fun? Everybody have a good time? Do you guys remember where we parked? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go check out a place. Whoop, hold on. I don't recall this place being ransacked. Anything? This place has a basement. Residence note. Everywhere I turn, there is sickness. It sweeps through the monastery like a plague. I hear their groans, the wailing. We've been burning the ones who died for fear their corpses will infect the ground they are buried beneath. God help us. I don't like the sound of that. I found a yellow feather. I don't like wicker walls. Oh, I don't need to blend in. We raided that place, right? Yeah, sure we did. I don't know what you're saying. Alright, bye. We have fun. Hello. Boo-wah! Blackish purple reservoir. Squidward, what now? There's other things to see here, but I'll do that on my own time.
This was a good day and some fine work from all of you. We should return home and unload everything.
Are you certain there aren't a few more gold nuggets squirreled away somewhere?
My gut tells me no.
So, Eivor, what's your count?
My count? Dag, I have no need to count my kills. They number too many.
Likely story, Wolf-Kissed. Me? I killed 26, I think.
Nah, there were barely a dozen when we arrived, Doc.
Oh, no, you missed them. They attacked from the forest.
Dag, you're full of shit. Dag is what we call full of the baloney. But he's our Dag, so it's okay. We're almost home and now you're going to start singing?
Hold here!
All right. Hey, Gunnar.
Back so soon. And with good news, I hope.
I think we have all we need.
Ooh. Gunner's Forge is where you enhance and customize your weapons and gear. Building cost, 400. Supplies, and 30, whatever that other stuff was, iron or something? I don't remember. Okay, let's build it. Bum, ba, bum. Sweet.
This is wonderful, Eivor. A forge bigger and harder than my old forge back in Fornburg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will, Gunnar. Have no doubt.
Building the settlement. Gain access to unique services, settlers, quests, and more by constructing buildings in Ravensthorpe. To construct a new building, approach a signpost with sufficient supplies and raw materials. As the settlement grows, it will gain renown and unlock new building opportunities. Call the Raven to see all services that are built or are available to construct.
And what can I...
Let's speak to you first. want to upgrade
May
my
I see your
gear.
stores?
All right. Superior helmet. New rune slot. Oh yeah, I don't have Okay, so I don't have the stuff to upgrade that, but I do for my bow and my shield and my cloak and my armor. I've been getting beaten up pretty good, so let me upgrade my armor. Alright, so the main thing is I have a new rune slot, and that's the important. That's the most important part. Breeches, helmet. Bracer's bow. Let me... Alright. Alright, that'll do it.
I do good work, I must say.
Yes, you do.
I have to go. See you soon.
May they sing of your deeds and my craftsmanship.
Who dis?
Hello.
What do you do here? I remember you.
Tell me about what you do here.
Whatever you need for your longship, my husband and I are happy to help. We have quite an eye for these things. But right now, we're more concerned with you building us a place to do our work. Get on that soon, won't you?
Sure.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Eivor.
Alright, so... I have... Toxic Rune. Now, that would be good for my bow. Right? And what else did I have the rune for? This was the rage one. Yeah. Alright, so I only had the 2 runes. That's fine. Cool. Although, to be honest, why would I hide any of this gear? Oh, an assassin rune. An armor rune, okay. So I have something I can put in my armor. Is it just doing that because... Yeah. Alright. These are all trinkets. These are things I don't need. I still have to return that. I gotta get a 3rd reindeer antler, and I still have to return that to somebody. I don't remember who. Yeah, I don't remember who it was that needed the third reindeer, but oh well. All right, guys. So anyway, that's it for now. Maybe more tomorrow, maybe. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around. I'm going to talk to the different people around town. And then I might do some exploring on my own at some point. But I've also got Walking Dead stuff to watch tonight, so and it's 1:30 in the morning, so I should probably get on that. But first, raspberries. Did that say gold raspberries? I didn't say gold raspberries, did it? What the hell's a gold raspberry? Gold raspberries. I've never heard of that before. Alright. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. I hope you're all enjoying the game. And I hope everybody out there is staying safe and healthy and that you're all remaining smart rather than being scared in these trying times. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next time, as always, peace.